We are back in the Lavender kitchen with Baker Marni Esposito, and you gave us a little tease about a chocolate chip lavender cookie. Is that correct?
Yep, a sugar-based sugar cookie, lavender-based cookie.
Let's get right into it.
So, very simple recipe. We just have a little butter, an egg, white chocolate chips, and then I put all the dry ingredients together. We just have flour, of course, a little bit of sugar, not too much, just enough, sweet enough to make it a cookie, but not overly sweet. And then a little bit of we like to use sea salt. Gives a nice little flavor rather than iodized salt.
Okay.
And then we have an ingredient that's in the recipe called arrowroot, which people may not be familiar with. So
tricky.
Arrowroot it's a thickener like cornstarch, but it doesn't add flavor. And it's a completely natural product. Our cookies are 100% all natural. That's really important to us. And so, in case people are not familiar with it, it's just like cornstarch and it acts like a thickener.
Perfect.
Nice.
Are we putting all this together?
We can put them on. Our paddle wasn't working this morning, but that's okay. So you're just gonna
Well, that's what I'm here for, to mix everything for you. I have to put myself
Sometimes
you need a whisk.
Are concerned about recipes.
Well, baking is a precise science.
It's a science,
is it not?
and a lot of times people are concerned about different recipes. You have to mix the butter, and then cream it with the butter and eggs.
Right.
Really, with this recipe, it's a dump cookie. You can dump it all in.
Really?
It's good to go. Yep.
My kind of recipe.
So that was the lavender extract.
And you also have, this is actual lavender.
Yes, exactly. So after everything is mixed together, as a nice little topping, you can put the little lavender flowers right on. The thing we want people to think about is that if it's edible, you can bake with it, you can cook with it.
Really?
And so you can be really interesting. You can take a very simple recipe and add interesting flavors to it.
Right.
You can really think outside the box.
How did you come up with lavender? Because I think this is a brilliant idea. I mean, I think lavender, I think of a spa treatment.
Yeah, you don't think about it in your cookies, right?
It's anti-anxiety, is it not?
It is. It's one of the relaxing oils.
Helps you sleep a little bit. Yeah.
Helps you to sleep a little bit. One of the things that's really hot now are things like rose water and lavender.
Or orange blossom,
yes.
I've seen.
Even if you've seen, like on salads, they'll caramelize or candied pansies. Those are edible flowers. So things that are edible really can be added to almost anything, baking and cooking, and really add a nice little note of freshness to what you're doing.
My arm's getting tired over here.
You're good to
I'll
go.
take over.
Here, you take over. Can we taste test a little bit? What
Absolutely.
are the steps here after we?
So once
after
everything's
Muscles over
combined,
here,
she's got it.
mixes everything.
She's doing really
Did we
well.
not pay our electric bill? Is that why this is working?
I think so. I think somebody was
Okay.
cooking for the Super Bowl.
It was worn out after that.
Okay, so we take this.
So once
all
you're
right?
done, then you have your nice little dough ball.
Yes, ma'am.
Once you mix everything together, we like to take an ice cream scoop
Okay.
and just
Makes
scoop
it
them
precise,
out.
yeah.
Makes them more consistent, and it allows it to cook really evenly. Because if you're just spooning, they're going to be different sizes, and so the heat will affect it differently.
At the shop, Marni, do you spray the ice cream scoop with a little bit of cooking spray?
It depends on the cookie. Like for our cheesecake cookies, they're very sticky because they're made with actual cream cheese. And so sometimes we'll do that. We'll spray them. And certain ingredients as well. Like if we work with the caramel, when we put it in, when we measure it, we'll spray it ahead of time so that it goes in nicely. And this way you don't lose any of the ingredients for your recipe as well.
I wonder, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, you put them on the tray. How long are they going in the oven
So
for?
they're going to go for 350 for about 20 minutes. Of course, it depends on each oven. So you want to be careful about that and always watch them. You'll know that they're done because they're sort of springy. They'll spring back a little bit.
Let's
There you go.
taste.
And then we
This is
have
the
our final product.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Exactly.
Let's give it a taste test and
Ready?
scale of 1 to 10
think?
here. You can taste the lavender. So good. Marni, thank you so much
Marni.
for joining us. Make sure you guys check them out online. Moonrocks.com.
moonrocksgourmetcookies.com.
We're always
We're
talking with our
located
mouth
at 1830 Dixwell Avenue. We'll be open today. We're normally closed on Mondays, but we're going to open
today?
today for Connecticut-style fans from 11 to
Thank
7.
you.
Excellent.
Thank you very much, Marni.
Hey, listen, a Hong Kong fortune teller is making predictions.